Hello, hello, and welcome back to Cisco's medieval RPG Dragonfyre. I did not mean to drop a flag on my own head. Today we are preparing to jump into the portal, fight the Ender Dragon, and move on to like the late game, real rough stuff. We still can't even fight the netherite monstrosity, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But one thing I did in between now and last time was I went and I put a list of all the different kind of equipables that we should keep an eye out for. And I noticed that a lot of these are from the Aether, because we've got, well, the entire Aether slot to fill out. Then we've got, of course, an extra scroll, because we found like something in a backpack that gives you an extra scroll slot. I can't remember what item it was, but you know, I guess we should keep probably make one of those, keep an eye out for more of those, see if we can increase that even further. We have an extra ring slot from, I think it's down here in the skill tree. Where is it? This one, +1 ring slot. So we're going to use this Band of Brilliance, and now this is just made with bright steel, gold, and a divine ruby. I had to reset our skill tree to craft it with the extra crit bonus that you get from the crafting bonuses. But now we have it, we can put it on. It increases health by 20%, as well as armor by 20%. So that's a pretty big bonus. Yeah, quivers don't exist. Bracelets, we need stuff, I think, from the end to do this one, so that one's on temporary hiatus, which just leaves all these charm slots. Now, I thought we make this one right here that gives fire immunity, and then maybe a couple of these. I'm thinking mana regen, because that's really nice. Soul Steel seems really strong. It's like a life steal. Magic resistance, because of course resistances are important. Maybe regen or vitality, I don't know which one to do. And then for scrolls, it's like the Pact of Dark Night is lifesteal and resistance, which is pretty big. Avarice is like, it's alright, it's more of like a utility thing, so it probably won't go with this one. Or the Scroll of 1,000 Curses, which is also pretty nice, you know. It's multiplied by the amount of curses on everything we carry, so if we like curse a bunch of our items, we can really increase our stats a lot. But yeah, I don't know which one I prefer. I'm thinking the Scroll of 1,000 Curses, because if we go into here, we can do like Curse of Binding. That's not bad. We can do a Curse of Binding. I don't know what Curse of Permafrost does, but I probably don't want it. We don't want Curse of Breaking unless we give everything unbreakable. But yeah, we could throw on like a couple of those curses on like a bunch of pieces of gear, and it would provide us with some pretty nasty buffs, I do believe. But yeah, we can look into all this after. First, we have a dragon to slay. So fortify, haste. And I threw the charge scroll that we had in here because it's some pretty nice bonuses too. Let's go. Meh? Eh? I think this is wrong. Okay, something has to be wrong here. I don't think this is correct. Usually there's a dragon and you fight the dragon. And if we look at the quest book, we are supposed to fight a dragon. I'm thinking we should go over there and see if there's actually a dragon to fight. Ooh, but maybe we'll make a pit stop before we do that, eh? You know, we might as well enjoy the lemonade here. Outer end. There we go. What do you got? You got garbage. Oh yeah, this entire world has just been kind of screwy right from day one. Is that a nether ship in the end? All right, you know what? Whatever. As long as there ain't no mimicubes. Okay, can I pick you up? Yes, ender chest. It's one less ender chest that we have to make ourselves. These chests are empty and sad and have no loot. Yeah, there we go. I hear the dragon sound. Let's float in. Oh, okay. I don't know what kind of fight we're in for. Yeah, level 100. Oh, I forgot to remove that. That's gonna be annoying. Oh well. Once we're done here, we'll be able to finally enchant and wear that armor that we've been trying to get to for a while now. Crafted it last time, we just can't wear it yet. Honestly, we can probably like one-shot this dragon. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. We are kind of broken. So that makes a lot of sense. Oh, is that ancient? Ancient tier stuff? Longsword of the Plague. Dragon scales. Dragon skin. Bunch of garbage like that. And then amnesia scroll. Ooh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, I'm interested in what we can do with this. And of course I'm gonna need the egg. Where do you teleport to? Do I have a torch? I do have a torch. Let me always be unprepared. Thank you for it. The egg. think it's absolutely hilarious that we didn't break any of those. We just deleted the dragon and moved on with our day. There, end main. Use that to teleport to outer end. Since this is pretty high up, we don't have to worry about those other guys. Chest, that's a purple boss. Oh, I was scared they're dropping down onto them by accident. Some Telasium. I think that might be pretty good. Yeah, that looks kinda gross. Okay, we need to find some resources out here now. We got some crystal shards. I don't really see anything fancy down in there. There we go. Malachite. And Telasium. Alright. We found that ooze. I don't think I want to go in the ooze. Alright, well, we slayed a dragon. That went pretty slick, pretty simple actually. Wasn't all that hard. But now we can make the Archmage spellbook. So let's go home and make that, as well as the ender chests that we required. There we go. And now we can finally make the enchantment library. We've been waiting so long just to do this. Okay. Beautiful. Now, let's mark off these. We're going to want basic end shelves, which is infused dragon's breath. So 60, 15, 40, which means we need to be able to fight the Warden. The Warden. The Warden is a later game boss, though. Excuse me? Why are you? Did I accidentally pin the quest? There we go. Unpinned. Like, I don't know if we can fight the Warden. Can we make this thing? Let's make this. This should give us fire immunity, which will be very helpful. Then we can cross that off the list. What was it that you needed? It was the Enchanter's Bangle, which took End Crystal, which took one of the various crystals from the end. Oh, okay. Back to outer space. Let's find some of them crystals. this stuff? No, that's Aurora Crystal. Oh, hello, what are you? Your little gingerbread house. Little gingerbread house. Oh, it's Agzer. Ring of Jump Boost. Oh ho ho. Extra Dimensional Eye. Mundabitter. Flawless Guardian. Maybe it's some of this crystal stuff. Mint crystal, that's the stuff right there. Ow. Well, that's a mint crystal for us. Alright. Now, this here helmet, if I throw it in, that gives us artifact. Throw you in, you give us artifact. Artifact is good. That take to make you Thalassium plate, which can only be made through uncrafting. I'm going to keep you then, because I can use you, I think. No, it's not you. It's Ethereum. Ethereum is made from Ethereum ore. Okay, I think we have to find that stuff so we can smash you. What is the stats that this offers? So we're going to use the first bit of this as experimentation. Alright. Throw you back in there. And throw you into there and take the first one on here. Yeah, we'll take this one. This is all for testing, for learning. We'll then take it over to this table, throw it in. We go over to telepathic. what can we roll this into? Flicker, speed. Okay, so we can bring Loot Pinata up to a higher level with this. Up to 9. That's what I want to see. So this one can get Loot Pinata, whereas the Galactic Core cannot. Hey, we got Loot Pinata. Beautiful. Let's swap out fire damage and try to get cooldown reduction or spell power. We got spell power. We can drop piercing for cooldown reduction. And lifesteal, spell power, mana regen, crit damage, crit chance would also be nice. But whatever, this is pretty damn solid. Like, that's a pretty crazy weapon. Alright, so if we want Loot Pinata, we gotta go with this stuff. Which we do like Loot Pinata, so farming that is going to be very handy. We might even swap this sword to that and like use this as a farming sword, because we have the new sword we're going to want to be using now with the new table. Yes, yes, I see. Which means we're going to want a lot of levels. Okay. Let's grab out whatever we can from here and we'll just go enchanting nuts. Oh, no, we can't do that because we don't have a finished table. Damn it, I'm getting all messed up. Which means if we want a finished table, we have to go fight a Warden in the ancient city. And I would like to be able to see all my... I prefer playing on like 4. I'm gonna be honest. 5 is a little too large for me. But it's, I do 5 because it's convenient for all y'all. Okay, we're gonna go charge. We're gonna go haste. We're gonna eat our infinite ham, and we're gonna find a Warden. And we're gonna just try to one-shot him. Was that how it was supposed to go? We just farming this guy. So it's like the netherite monstrosity we have just screwed up, and that's why it's so strong. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense that we're fighting the Warden so easily when it's a higher tier boss by a significant amount, like quite a lot, like a lot. Yeah, like let's open this up here, right? So we go into this page. The Warden is the midway point boss. It's in the middle. The netherite monstrosity is down here after you fight the first 3 bosses. You can't start doing these quests until you slay it. I think this is just completely screwed up. What is... Either that or our netherite monstrosity was ridiculous and there's something wrong with ours for some reason. Alright, we're gonna go... I don't know. Make some deep shelves, I guess. Make some deep shelves. Then we are going to infusify them. There, they've been infused with wonder. Now we use them to make soul touched or something. And then we use these to make the special ones with the Warden horn. Perfect. That gives us the next level of enchanting. Level 40. Which means we can take our Dragon's Breath that we have. Not Fraggins. Dragon's Breath. And infuse it. If we get rid of Quanta, we need to drop our Quanta down. So we're gonna grab melon shelves. Give me melon. All right. How's it looking? 35. So if I remove those two, 37. 39. That, I think, should do the trick. Infusion. Okay. We now have infused Dragon's Breath. Is this the optimal setup? No. No, it's not. Very much not. Very far from it, in fact. But that doesn't matter. Draconic end shelf. Normal end shelf. How many normal end shelf can I make? 10? Where's my collection of emeralds? Hey, end guy, give me some dragon heads, some dragon's breath. Make a couple of those. So that's a 50. 90. And 100, 150. That is maxed out. we have a maxed out table. So if I take these over here, I go sploop, 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 scoop. We make 2 of these guys. That's 1 enchanter's bangly. That'll be our 2nd enchanter's bangly. That'll be our 1st anima bangle. And this will be our 2nd. Hopefully we can equip 2 of them. Plus 4 health. So what that actually does is bring us up by like 12 health, which is great. We can put 2 of them on. Wonderful. We have big HP, which means I can turn that off. What other ones can I turn off? I can turn off that one. We've almost filled out our entire thing. How many coins we got? Can we upgrade you? I thought we had a Warden thingy. What did I do with my Warden thingamadoo? Get zapped. Get zapped. Get zapped. Alright. Well, tablet collected. And now we can make the Archmage spellbook. A momentous moment to moment about. The reward for that is the cosmic jewel of the Archmage. That's what I'm after. I guess we can also like grab a bunch of these coins. This cosmic jewel, ooh, that's going in a chest plate. No. In a lower armor, so pants. That's where it's going. It's going in pants. Then we're gonna go into the shop section. And we're gonna buy Pinnacle Reforged Material Crate. Submit. Either way, we're getting something we want. 5 galactic core. Alright, we'll choose 1 piece of our armor that we can apply that to. And we'll take some scrap for Reforge. And I think we need big levelage for this. This will be our first piece of armor to actually get the big upgrades. Ooh. Ooh, but should we get it with Hephaestus Forge before we do this? Ooh, now there's the real question. I think we should, or else it's going to get destroyed, isn't it? There we go. So it is 9 arcane chiseled polished darkstone. In this formation, 1 is underneath that table. 4 chiseled arcane polished darkstone, and a bunch of polished darkstone. It's easy to make. It's just hard to remember which pieces you're supposed to make. Now let's put down these pedestals because I feel like I should. Because all the pictures have them. And now we need all this stuff. Yeah, this ain't happening right now. This just ain't happening right now. I've done this incorrectly. So it is one of those. 3 of these. And in the center we place a diamond. Slap it and it goes. Look at that. Look at the ritual happening. And that'll give us an eternal stella. Which we can then use to make all our gear unbreakable. We're going to put it on every single piece of armor that we make. And our sword. So 1 eternal stella. We can just leave the whole stack of diamonds in there. Doesn't matter. We're going to make so many of these things. Did it just consume an entire stack of diamonds? Okay, so be careful if you put an entire stack in, you lose the entire stack. Not much of a loss to me, but still, pain in the ass. Don't know why it would let you do that if it's just gonna delete it. You know, honestly, I should make a quick, like, not like a full-on guide because I don't understand, but like a setup guide for how to set up the forge. For like all those people like me who are like, how do you do this? How do you set this thing up? Okay, eternal boots. Eternal leggings. Eternal chest plate. Eternal helmet. Eternal sword. Good old Frost Fang. All the gear has been eternalified. Now we have to go into the video settings, drop it down to like 2. And hopefully we can read all the things. Explosive damage reduction, fire damage reduction, magic damage reduction, darkness, instant health, reduces incoming damage by 20%, yada yada. And come on, sword, give me something nasty. I think this is the best option because it gives us more things that we can work with. Give me that crazy sword. Okay, sword and pants now have some pretty good effects. Go into here and be like, okay. We'll go. We're gonna replace health damage with spell power. Or attack damage, that works too. We got cold damage, attack damage, fire damage. I don't like knockback. So we're gonna go spell power. And we'll just buff it up. We'll buff up the fire damage and the attack damage. And the cold damage. And the spell resistance. Blazing Brand isn't bad. I don't know what Fatal Flicker is. I don't want flying though. I think I'd rather have Tiger's Blessing. Yeah, why not? Stunned. Yeah, stunned sounds fine. Frosted. Fatal Flicker. I don't know what Fatal Flicker is. This sword should be nasty strong now. And that's no enchantments yet. Let's do the pants. So we're gonna go for health, I think. It's our first. There we go, plus health. Let's max it out at plus 60 because why not? We'll change agile to I think I prefer max mana. Luck isn't bad. There we go, max mana. I think instead of shifting, I would like armor. I'll take plus luck. I don't know what warding does. Well, I'll take the armor. There we go. Fireproof, reduce fire damage, but we don't have to worry about fire damage. Magic damage reduction. Can we get physical or fall? We can get explosion resistance. I'll take the fall. Fall resistance. That's some nasty bonuses we just threw on our gear. This. Then we put the ones we want for sure on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I believe. That's the full set. And then, does this add anything? Bane of Villagers, Misanthropy, Raider's Bane, or Slayer. We get Raider's Bane. So, with a couple enchantments, our DPS seems to have skyrocketed. That looks like 100,000 damage per second. Yeah. We don't even have our shield on. Our shield buffs our damage per second. Yeah, we're kind of busted at this moment. We don't even have the armor on. The armor makes this so much more crazy. I think that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time and have a good day.